Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. In the last part we messed around with the solo portion of the fill cup and also messed around with some synthesis equipment. So we got the golem chain, which is nice, though we're not going to be using it right now. And you know why? Because we're going into an area where combat is not allowed. So if you open this book at any time, you will be transported into a miniature-like format without Donald Goofy, praise the Lord. And we can move on with our happiness in this book. Though, you'll only get a certain amount of unlocks when you first open it up. This will automatically be open. So if you want to do this earlier, you can. You can actually do this and another portion right here once we get there. But, torn pages are required to fill in the rest of them. There are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're just gonna go here and we're gonna start this. This is a pure side quest thing. If you want to beat the main story, you do not have to do this. Though I like how colorful this place is. And also Winnie the Pooh is adorable. If you get close enough, you just automatically start a cutscene. To be honest, I'm actually probably going to put my controller down for a little bit. So I can just kind of sit here.
How to say goodbye to Pooh?
Pooh?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait a second. You're Pooh?
Sora actually figured that out, like, incredibly fast. When you think about how Pooh said what he just said, he was kind of like, how to say goodbye to Pooh.
Hello, Sora.
And he was like, Pooh?
You come to say goodbye.
And he's like, yes. And, like,
Why would I do that?
Sora actually incredibly figured that incredibly fast. It's almost like he's the protagonist.
Here in the 100-acre wood, and we'd take walks together.
I love Winnie the Pooh, by the way.
Sticks.
Now, I don't like the section in Kingdom Hearts, but I've always
One small smack of
enjoyed... It's not one of those things where I'll, like, go out of my way to enjoy, but whenever Winnie the Pooh, like, any book or any type of, like, show is on, I'll do the man thing where I'll stare at it and I'll do a slight nod and move on along my merry way, whatever. Like, Winnie the Pooh has always been
Maybe I shall end up going away somewhere
a
as well.
decent medium for me to be like, okay, that's respectable. It's for children, but I enjoy it. So Sora's just like, he just figured out how to put contacts in, and he's freaking out. And we finally get the title card, which took a little bit, and also I talked through that whole entire thing, so you probably did not get any info on what's going on. But more importantly, treasure! Yay! Treasure. Now, what is going on right now is that the torn pages are affecting Pooh's overall life and the fact that everyone's disappeared in his world besides him. I mean, you saw he was by himself. Now, this is opened up immediately. He's actually not by himself. You can find the owl over here, and he's just kind of hanging out. Yep, he's like, welcome. My name is none of your business. We're gonna pull this. Alright. Now, I don't want to be in play. Pooh. Pooh. Please. Protagonist, I guess I could walk into doors and not get punished for it.
Oh, bother. There's no more honey left.
There's no more honey.
If only the honey tree would visit. Oh, then I could eat my fill.
Wait, hold on. Real question. Whoa. Whoa, he goes through the pot. Pooh is magic. And there's nothing. Actually, we can examine. Hey, an item. Elixir. Nice. That... Okay, if you look at the honey, like, jar in there, the H, the U... come on, go back. Wait, we can just do this. Haha! The H and the U are on a different font scale than the N's. and then the Y goes back to the HU font. It's actually really stupid. Like, it's fine. I understand you had to try and make it look inconsistent, but please do a better job. That was terrible. You'd like to know what happens next, and this is where they talked about the pages. So, if you remember, in Agrabah, we did collect a page. Now, if you did not collect the page, I will actually show it off. Well, I don't think we can. Oh, yeah, we can. Look at that. You will have it in your inventory, actually, until you finish whatever this is. So, in the case, if you had just opened the book, you do not have a torn page, you could do this portion right here, and you could do this portion, which isn't worth a lot, but once you start getting into the later pages, you actually get some pretty good stuff for your time. Overall, the side quest is useful, even if you're not going for 100%. But one thing of note is this is somewhat required for 100%. This is required for 100%. It's not somewhat. But also, it's nice and enjoyable. It's a break. Though, I will say this. There are some irritating portions in this book that I will try and space out the torn pages. Usually, I like to do it all in one go. But I understand. Some people actually really hate this portion. And I kind of get annoyed at the minigames as well sometimes. So we'll get to kind of step in and out of the book freely whenever we choose. Which I will be doing this torn page right away. Mostly because it's to show off the book. Which we only have 4 more pages. So if we actually just look around, we can climb this tree. Which actually becomes important later. So do practice jumping. Though you can't make it to the top, which is a lie. Anything in here? Nope. You can hit, by the way, is changed to a hit instead of attack. He will hide if you come too close. So what you do is you go around. You actually can go in the water here. Not too interesting. He should be back out. What? Piglet, where are you at? Okay. Which way are you facing now? What? What? Come on. Do that. Let's see if we can just go around. There we go. Piglet, shut up. Stop saying you're sorry. Now, because we're protagonists, he instantly trusts us, even though Winnie the Pooh has always been known for trusting random creatures and humans. Doesn't really matter.
Oh, you see, I have something for him. I have to take it to Pooh right
Now,
away.
this is actually weird. So, Pooh wants honey. We already know this from the previous section. He's out of honey, and this is the honey tree, which is, of course, what he's going to be after for this overall thing. Now, Piglet pulls some of the weirdest type of space bullcrap.
Oh, I'm so glad
Get
to
ready
see
for
you.
this. This is just great.
I thought you'd gone away. I brought
Like,
you
we always
some
make
to
jokes about Pokemon people holding bikes in their bags. But look at that. Piglet managed to get a balloon 4 sizes bigger than his whole entire creation somewhere. And he didn't float up.
But if you take their honey, won't the bees be?
Yeah, that's logic right there, Piglet. Though you broke logic, so I don't care about your logic. So, we always make fun of Link for carrying apparently a whole arsenal in his back pocket, but Piglet is the true hero. The guy that is about the size of my shoe, if he lays down, could somehow carry a balloon that It's actually not as big as I said. But this is one of the mini games available. Al will come and try and explain it, but I already know what I need to do. So shut up, Al. Use a balloon. Allow me to offer a few pointers. I don't care. This is timed. Please stop talking, Al. Yep. Pooh can float up using his balloon. So what this is a type of minigame. You have to jump from branch to branch, protecting Pooh from honey, or bees that are chasing him for trying to steal his honey. You have to hit them once and they'll go away. There's a rush command if you fall all the way down. It's not very reliable, so just focus on your jumping and you'll do fine. It's not too hard. And that balloon's actually incredibly big. Never mind. So, as you can see, if you hit the bees, you will jump to the next branch. I've had it sometimes where it decides I don't want to exist, and it will throw me off the tree. So, just be wary. Kind of keep your wits. Just be careful. It's not too hard. You do have to do this for 3 minutes, which is just incredibly pointless. Wow. Okay. He popped it. Awesome. You really don't need to try that hard. You can fail once. I'll just focus on my jumping, I guess. I try to cheat. Try to get the game to do my work for me. Ugh. Hello, bees. How's it going? Bye, bees. Pooh, can you move on? We have stuff to do. So... And then there we go. He should be moving on pretty soon anyway. Actually, I want to point out the balloon is not actually in his hand, but yeah. Yeah, actually, can we see it? Yep. You can kind of see it. Hold on, right there. That was the perfect angle. You can actually see space. There we go. He's not even eating honey. He's a trickster. The bees are a little angry, for good reason. This is pretty pretty easy. There we go. Yeah, this is pretty boring. Like, overall, this minigame sucks because you're just sitting here. Even if you fail, it's not too hard. I believe the minimum you need to get the reward later is like 200 or something. Something along those lines. There we go. Also, quick question. Why don't all the bees attack at once? Excuse me. Sorry about that. That cough's been sneaking up on me for the past, like, 13 minutes. Wasn't really sneaking, but... Pooh, are you done? I have places to be. This is one of the most boring things in creation. Just sitting here. I wish I could use magic. That would be cool. I could just thunder the bees. Do you think that's overkill? Alright. We are done. We got to 210. And the bees are now free to live their lives peacefully, even though we were the ones that ruined their fun. There we go.
It is rather funny what I will do for honey.
Dude, you're not even eating it. Also, how do you run out of honey when there apparently there's so much in there? It forms... That's where it is. Oh. I thought we had... Okay. So this is a gem. This is a summoning gem. I thought you get this a little earlier. I don't ever use it, and that's why I forgot. But this will allow us to get Bambi as a summoning partner, which I will actually probably do next time. And next time we will also be moving on. So, yeah, we have a new world and stuff. Sorry if this was a little slow. That's how Winnie the Pooh is. A little slow, but fun for the kids. And we'll be moving on to the next world in the next part, which actually has some decent story progression. Now, if I could read what this says. Alright, perfect. So, next time, of course, do whatever you want, comment, like, subscribe, whatever you prefer, whatever. Then I will hope to see you guys next time, and of course, till then.